Welcome back to the Red X Crime. My name is TJ, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you 5 lesser known facts about the Chris Watts case. Fact number 1. Chris carefully chose the location where he dumped his family. When I listened to Chris Watts' interview, I caught on his effort trying to steer the conversation away or divert attention, overemphasizing a seemingly innocent act, saying he was always helping whenever he was needed. To compensate for perceived guilt and premeditation, he states that he was out at the survey field several times, last with a foreman who was showing him around when he was still a rover.
I've gone out there plenty of times. I used, when another guy was out there as far as another foreman, he showed me around out there like a year or so ago, and I just got familiar with the place and just helped him out.
When I heard that, I knew he was trying to hide something that I haven't found in the data at the time, but I was sure whatever it was warranted my undivided attention, and I'm glad I dug into it. Here's what I found. According to the data and documents, the survey battery fields were not Chris Watts' usual responsibility. He was mainly operating the batteries in the Fort Lupton area. The crew working survey on a more regular basis was the one of his close friends and co-worker Troy's team. He stated that a foreman showed him around out there, and I did not find any evidence that he went back thereafter. But on July the 17th, he returned. He went to 4 different survey batteries. And arrived at the first one, the survey 629, by 9:27 a.m. Thereafter, he went to the survey 1029, where he stayed the longest. After that, to the survey 1129, before leaving the last battery, the survey 719, at 12:04 p.m. The critical aspect was not his visit to the survey fields. What intrigued me was the number of pictures he captured during only a brief visit at each site. He took a total of 12 images, focusing on trees and wildflowers in an open prairie. Although he had been to multiple oil battery sites that day, he specifically chose survey to take these pictures rather than any other site he visited. Upon returning to his primary location in Fort Lupton, Watts purchased new work boots and captured a photo of them. They were discovered in Shanann's Lexus rather than his work truck. Fact number 2. Chris left the house. Watts' confession contradicts the evidence. The motion sensor in the front room did not register his preparations for work as he stated, nor did it detect movement descending or climbing the stairs to the master bedroom, disproving the emotional conversation he claimed to have had with Shanann. While the complete Vivint log is not publicly available, the disclosed information notes movement starting at 4:23 a.m. with the opening of the basement door. Watts most likely ambushed Shanann as she came down the stairs to the basement. The lack of preparation for this vicious attack explains the absence of defensive wounds. Watts' neighbor noted frequent entries and exits through the backyard, suggesting the use of basement windows. That aligns with body cam footage revealing a window without a screen. Fact number 3. Suspicious tire tracks behind the house. August the 14th snapshot displayed fresh tire marks close to the backyard fence. Given Watts' knowledge of camera blind spots and the neighbor's surveillance camera out front, it is logical to conclude that events occurred in the basement, potentially with Shanann's body removed and taken away through the back. Upon return, Watts may have entered the house through the window again, making his way upstairs when the first movement started by opening the basement door.
No, like we have camera there, neighbor has a camera. Everything's checked out.
You have a camera?
The doorbell, only right there. The neighbor has one over there.
So,
I don't want to put anything out there, like just suspecting like if something like somebody pulled in the back, and because we have a driveway back there from the new townhomes, but it's so hard to tell. Like there's no cameras in the backyard or anything like that, so it's really hard to even suspect anything right now as far as how she could have left, or if someone came picked her up, or if somebody took her.
Fact number 4. Nicole Kessinger's 616 phone ping. Discussing the phone ping left by the mistress when she called a friend at 6:16 the morning of August the 13th in Frederick has become a contentious subject. Despite numerous efforts to debate the mistress location, it's crucial to rely on factual data and not on misleading narratives from Chris Watts, his mistress, or the DA. The district attorney managing the discovery faced mounting pressure for answers, prompting them to discreetly replace the mistress phone records with copies of other documents in the hope that the alternation would go unnoticed, given the consistent page count of the discovery. This manipulation of information is just one example of the gaslighting surrounding this case. No matter how much you twist and turn it, the ping stays forever. Fact number 5. No flights of stairs climbed. Chris claimed he climbed the oil tanks twice to dispose of his daughter's bodies. However, his phone movement data, while recording steps, showed no flights of stairs climbed during his time at the oil site, raising doubts about his account of events. If you're new to my channel and want to know more, especially about the Chris Watts case, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell, because if deep diving into true crime cases is your thing, then you will love the Reddix Crime channel. See you next time, guys!